I stared at that pearl in front of my workbench, lost in thought. Its iridescence was like the ocean trapped in a marble, and suddenly I wanted to build a reef fortress for it. First, I drilled a hole in the pearl. As the drill bit spun, I held my breath as if afraid of disturbing the waves hidden within it. The hole's position had to be precise. This was the first step to giving the ocean sprite a new home, and no mistakes were allowed. Next, I cut the gold into petal shapes, the initial form of the reef. I deliberately cut the edges a little roughly because real reefs are never neat. They must look like they've been torn at by ocean waves. The moment I polished the metal was when I was most fascinated. The grinding wheel left coarse textures on the gold sheet, each one a trace of time I carved with my own hands. Sometimes my hands ached from polishing, but the more I looked at it, the more I loved it. This was what handcraft should be. Carrying the strength of my hands and hiding my stubbornness. During spot welding, sparks burst and faded at my fingertips. The metal petals formed scabs at the welds, becoming the bones of the reef. Others couldn't see these hidden connections. But I knew they were the foundation that allowed this reef to stand firm for a long time. Suddenly I remembered I needed to weigh it, so I quickly put the semi-finished piece on the balance. Oh good, the weight of the gold was just enough to support the pearl's softness. A little more would make it dull, a little less would make it weak. This accidental precision felt like nature itself was helping me. When filling gaps with gold, I became a mason in a microscopic world, patching every tiny crack under a magnifying glass. For those overlooked corners, I insisted on making them stand up to close inspection. This is the dignity of handcrafted jewelry. As the polishing cloth glided over the metal, the edges of the reef glowed softly, while the indentations still held onto their coarseness. Between light and shadow, it finally took on the look of a coastal reef, repeatedly carved by sunlight and waves. Finally, I set the pearl, gently pressing it into the embrace of the reef. The stickiness of the glue, the angle of insertion, all had to be just right. When the pearl's smoothness finally met the metal's roughness, I heard the old clock in the studio tick. This pair of earrings had come to life. From the ocean-inspired idea of the pearl to the handcrafted warmth of the reef, the 7 processes finally wove a story of the coexistence of strength and softness. It's not a commodity. It's a love affair I had with the gold and the pearl, spanning every step of the process. No matter whose ear it shines beside in the future, it will be saying, I am a one-of-a-kind handcrafted creation.